Hey there, hi there, hello there, all efficiency. Welcome back to this channel. We are back in Elysium. And we'll grind. And I've just been sitting here looking at the skyline thing. It's really interesting. You can see everything. And I guess that's the airship. But with your drink of choice and rainbow dash mug. Some hibiscus this morning. Let's go. Hello. Shame I can't see you. Oh well. Alright. Back here and turned in everything, I think. Alright. So we're missing is Kuno about the empty trap, right? Let's go ask Kuno about that. I don't remember it. What do we need to ask? Kuno? Kuno don't give a fuck. Kuno don't care. But it was her. Actually, not Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
He doesn't care. You wouldn't happen to know anything about my missing locust.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
I doubt that's true.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, C.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
No, hold on. No one is lame. No one is lame here. Just tell me what happened. About...
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
I know the real reason why the trip. Local kids might know. Okay.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA, the City of Rage.
Like that Night City?
Yeah, that's pretty lame. Sounds like art.
Kuno, is this about Rage City?
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Yay, let's make Kuno lame.
Stop it, C. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack, the one with the pig's head.
Right.
Kuno
right,
doesn't
well,
fucking care.
oh, let's just go over to Kuno's shack. Oh. It's probably with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Oh.
Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Oh, stop being so sarcastic, Kim.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here.
Oh, a sarcasm detector. Oh, that's a really great invention.
When someone says they're not being sarcastic, it's usually a good sign that they're being very sarcastic.
Think the Insulindian phasmid.
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid
Yes.
did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist.
No shit.
But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
Okay, I don't know about that, but
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Pith and Tribokif. Him.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know you took the locust from the trap the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
So you don't give a fuck about bugs and you go and build a whole bug town?
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
So that in there is Night City.
Yeah, Locust City. City of rage. City of lights.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
What are you, some kind of artist now? City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Nerd is a worthy colleague. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
That depends on the choices you make, young man.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
Trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
What's that even
It
mean?
don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
What's gonna happen to the locust?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Okay. Now that's settled, I
The
better be
fuck
off.
are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
Elysium phasma.
Huh.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Elysium phasma is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Good. Maybe we can break away him from that terrible evil influence.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Hey, he might be able to get the help of Kuno with the traps, eh? He left.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I have a good feeling about this one. That was Kuno. He promised to stop.
So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
I agree. And rethink
You're
this.
right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
That's just something people tell themselves when they fail.
Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. Call it a day and go home. I offered to help, but I have my own things to do. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the crap for you. They clapped enthusiastically.
Of course, sweetie. You've helped us so much already. Everyone would understand if you...
I'm really gonna hate doing this, aren't I?
You can? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Yeah, leave the robot alone. Was it vacuums and vacuums and vacuums and vacuums? All right, out we go. Well, maybe they'll reward me with money. What about you? You got anything to say?
Again? I can't believe this.
So we can do that real quick.
The reeds dance slowly around the empty. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their... They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When can we get to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Right. We'll just get back to the local investigation, I guess. First, we'll see. I doubt the kids have anything to say about so much. Screwing with the trails.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a...
Children are stupid.
You're stupid.
I'm going to leave and not talk to you anymore.
Okay.
Bye, kids. Since we're here, I'll make sure. Just booking me to go. Yeah, check everything.
Hello, mister. Bye.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
What now? Where? Huh?
Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again?
Fishing rod situation. You're gonna be fooled again. You're gonna stand here calmly and observe the non-phasmid until you see what it really is.
Fine. It's not a phasmid. It's not even organic. Just a fire iron resting by the fireplace. But where's your sense of wonder, man?
Forget about the phasmid or fire iron. That was the Inland Empire trying to make shit up in my head again. Hey, can you sign this now?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Suggestion I need to get. My suggestion adds suggestions at one right now. Do I have anything that'll increase my suggestion? Question. Civilization. -1 dissolution. This one is. Oh. If I wear the... Maybe I can appeal to her thought of nationhood?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Okay, really how much? Oh, well, it doesn't help that I took it off, huh? Oh, I do like that. See if this helps.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Oh,
I
there,
hope
it's
the
even.
waves don't keep you up at night.
Quick save.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the
Fingers
waves
crossed.
don't keep you.
It's really in our best interest to listen to you. You know how the world works.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the grandmother's deepest vulnerability?
Grandchildren.
Does this feel like a good thing, though?
What's going to happen to Lillian's kids, the twins? Oh, Lily.
What do you mean? What's going to happen? We are gonna grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves.
They here now?
No, they moved to Faubourg for work.
And what do you think Lillian's kids are going to do when they...
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
And? Then what?
Then,
Wait. Let her come to it herself.
Okay. This village. Dilapidated shithole.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But what other choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us. I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them?
Gotta put the kids first.
Aye, we do. We do. But how do we do that?
Sign a
Fine.
paper for the children? Pen from inside her apron pocket, she scribbles her name on the dotted line and hands it
See
off.
that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
Let's go, Melit.
He's not dissatisfied with you, but with himself.
About the document you signed, ever plans to muscle you out with construction
Huh?
business.
I like to see him try. If anything, I am gonna muscle him out with construction noise.
That doesn't make a
Make
whole
a
lot
whole
of
lot
sense.
sense. Yeah.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one, or you'll have trouble from me. I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force if it's pointed to the right direction.
Goodbye. Let's see, is there anything I can do?
You
about
take
now?
the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40-month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. It's signed by Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Well, now we can go back to him. Hey, see the Oi, Miss Robert.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Stuck traps.
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is wary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
He gives up and I'm running around. It's probably for the best.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Hey, Doki.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud.
Tells me it's
He
up to
doesn't
me
say anything.
with undue optimism. Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time.
Be real. Gary is not going to help with this.
And swore into the breach.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
What's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
Given up on the plasmids, haven't you?
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
About what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Yeah.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
I'll lie long
A
enough.
terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Saying you made it up seem to really believe it happened, doesn't it? No. You haven't seen it. I should.
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence. That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, And for years, his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
No shit.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
First tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
You know, this reminds you of the Pericanassian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
Oh, sweetie, I don't think the Pericarnassians were thinking of people in my situation. I was a paraplegic before we met.
Oh.
He didn't know before I arrived, on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian Phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
To hell with this. I still believe you saw the Phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. Yeah, it's false memory. Doesn't that mean all cryptids? Doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one.
Of course not. I didn't mean to say my situation discredits the field. There have been some confirmed discoveries, and a lot of hoaxes too, but still.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Ah.
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. It's been a pleasure, man.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly.
Hey, new skill.
Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time.
Oh shit.
A dream. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine mutters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
We should go too.
Okay, let's put another point as a suggestion. Because that's what I needed for date, right? Pretty sure. Quick save there. Let's head over there. Remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to comment and subscribe.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
See. Although I wonder. Oh, shit, it's here for something. See that? It's gonna take this. Let's go back to the waterfront and tell them that. Oh yeah, we also need to drop off the letter.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. For good or ill. The deed is done.
Let's go back to Evrart. This better be worth it after what we did.
Oh shit. Shit. Anything make them get enough money to make buy those shoes for no reason. I can't see it from here. Let's see other check for the centralization. Let me see.
Welcome back, gentlemen.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Centralization, which is at nothing. 5.
Kitty, kitty. Yes, boy. Come over here. What is it? Got food here.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
Oh, the sick.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy. Well done. I don't know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if playing this one straight was the right thing to do. We would have preferred trickery, but the choice was yours, sire. As always. You are the liege, and you're in. Finally, answers. Ask away, son.
Senator Shilfagad, I know you plan to force him out.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, If the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving,
All the better.
well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
So the village is doomed.
Yeah.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce. Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex? Do you really expect me to believe that? Low-income housing? If even part of this is true, then why not?
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Wait, but will you erect a statue to yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You're up to something.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
I have my gun now.
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine,
An
where is
old
it?
woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
The gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy. Roy... yeah.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
She's waving it around at people.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is this old...
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Set up a...
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Makes me wonder if I could have found the gun myself. If I was locked in.
You know what? Okay, you ate most of your food. Let me just feed her real quick.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hangman?
I
Phil?
did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
You gained from him being dead.
Why, a war, of course.
Uh-huh.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
You ever heard of what 2 giant Serenese hornets can do to an entire colony of bees? They destroy
I
them.
have. It's a great story, Harry. Did you also know how the bee colony kills the giant hornet? They
Yes.
swarm and blanket it entirely until it suffers a massive heat stroke and dies.
He crosses his hands contently, thinking of the interior temperature of the wasp rising.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1, and that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Was this connected to the
Harry,
strike,
there is
I
no
wonder?
strike, only war.
The
Class
class
war.
war.
Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
It's not. How are you telling me?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of your guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Right, exactly. Can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
You mean drugs and illicit imports? Weapons, possibly. Could see where that goes.
That's drugs.
Like I said,
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
it's just the tip of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
I'll report to this. It's a well put together plan and far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Keeps out of more dangerous hands.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
Still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
But if everyone's in on the wealth, then...
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. It's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. Feeling a whole lot of revishal here. Not enough flags or kings. See, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it. Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
So like I'm a money
Yes,
guy.
if you start thinking about it like that, the socialist municipal body sort of is like a corporation, isn't it? It uses corporate law. We're incorporated. I like to think we're using the best parts of all the ideologies here, Harry.
Can I ask you about specific?
We're way
union
past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Alright, that's all for
Great,
now.
Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
More questions about the
I'm
harbor.
always happy to educate and entertain you, my...
That's
Very
all for now.
nice, Harry. Is there anything else?
We might talk again later. But we did. But we did that too.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about
Seem to
before.
know everyone around
I
here.
know
I wanna ask
Mr.
about
Everett
someone.
doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
It's Edgar you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does, but a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revachol, they say.
Don't interrupt.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
South Safri. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo shipments being made too.
Mm-hmm. What about Manana?
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
What about Measure?
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. Yeah, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Tell me about the guy in the good painter.
Who do you mean, mister?
You do realize he might just be a figment of your imagination, right?
Fancy guy in a suit in that container over there.
I don't know anyone like this, mister. Maybe he's one of Mr. Everett's fancy friends. He knows all kinds of fancy people with suits and purdy carriages.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related to Everett with you.
Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Everett?
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets warmer. Tell me about
The
Renee.
night guard. He was a peculiar fellow. headstrong and proud. We didn't really talk all that much. He died recently. Something with his ticker. Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
Alright, off. So, well, we found out stuff we already kind of knew anyway. Wrong way.
Hold on, wandering man.
Oh, it was back there. Sound of running water. Okay.
The door is closed again. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
So need to be back. Let's go talk to whatever her name is.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. There's time.
So I've been dealing with Everett again.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Asked me to open the door, yes.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
Name of settlement.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
Been here before.
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you missed those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets for now.
Please.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes.
I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Nope. Misunderstand. I turned the knob like this.
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship.
Right.
And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
Like a real door to someone's
house. Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
Scare someone from scared. Scared the scary from.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing. I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
He means beyond the coming days and weeks, or the grasp of newspaper and radio reports that may trickle to your desk if you ever return to Precinct 41 in the far future.
I've asked the union's motive.
Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly. Misinformation. This is all because we haven't shared information on the lynching yet. See? Already the adversary uses it to their advantage. Don't let him. Hurry up on that probe. The moment you tell me you're finished at the traffic jam, I will gladly tell you the company's side of the story.
She must really want you to look into the drugs. Otherwise, she'd tell you. She was worried for a moment that she's overplayed her hand by not sharing info sooner. Then she settles down.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
While we appreciate your assistance, ma'am, I'm afraid we can't discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation with you.
That is only fair.
Reason to believe the luncheon was a cover-up.
Oh my. Very interesting. So the
Her mind races to the conclusion that most benefits her interests. That doesn't mean she's wrong, though.
It looks like you may untie this knot yet.
There's something in you that really likes the way she's looking at you just now.
That's all I've got to say.
Naturally, Detective. There are lighter topics to gossip about. Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
That's it.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I wonder if I can. Socialization. Can I? was the only one to conceptualization I had.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Hey, he never paid me for my doing what I was supposed to do. Figures. Oh, we were just gonna go call.
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? Yes. I got the mercenary's name and a few biographic...
The lieutenant leans in to listen. Notebook.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S Kortenaer. Exact date of birth, unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February, 09.
Neonatal care.
He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2.
According to Klasia, Lele said his real name wasn't really his. Perhaps that's because he was fostered.
This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the Eastbrand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachon.
And he was found in a leaf compactor.
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would...
It is.
Okay.
Thank you, Alice.
Yes, any information on his foster?
None, officer. Sorry.
But we have to connect him to Crenel's armor.
Even that is a small miracle.
Yeah.
These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Name and service. Oh.
A name. This is very good. Ellis Cortenaer.
This means something to him. To know that name. Like naming a case. It's important. Sometimes police work is about human dignity. About giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions? 57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Let's see.
Yes?
Before.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
You have
observation.
a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely... I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
What do you want to know?
Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
Kind of stupidity.
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So this is a struggle over who runs
Well,
Martinez.
sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Gee, I wonder what this says about me.
Clearly, he has already formed his own theory. It's all part of the master plan, you see.
I am a highly experimental cop. If I'm right, this is out. This is outre even by my standard. Here to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest we have. Eurocop sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an arguer, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have abilities. Probably have an unbelievable count. I'm gonna leave why I was set unspecified.
Really?
I arrive at the scene 3 days early, drink myself to oblivion, fully re-immerse myself in this reality, and then work case from an angle so crisp, fresh, it produces never before seen result, not only for criminology, but for the human mind.
It can't be that.
It isn't, but I will prove it so. Of course not. I'm just a drunk. They sent a drunk.
I hope you do.
And he will help.
Okay, enough complaints.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Oh, that can't be. Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Yeah, Kim, what if my precinct sent me out here in this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that, Kim?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ah, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
I believe they sent me as a safe bet.
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. but it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
It's that fun. Did that already. Take like a long while. Okay, don't that. Okay. Guess I could smoke. Or I would if I hadn't given Kuno my pack of smokes.
A colourful display of cigarettes and...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
Now just cook those real quick.
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes Platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir. You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself. Get a load of this rock and roll cop hair, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Hey, you can't smoke in here. Please, don't fuck with Frit.
Shut up. It's already happening. Repercussions.
Yeah, what are the
There's a
repercussions?
high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that. It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up.
Fuck it.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Do you want to... Honestly. And let's put tie object tests. Put a great beat up the lamppost. So much objects suck. Oh, sent. let's do this one.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Others have I this? Okay, don't care about that. Talk choice. Find all the armor pieces. Find a murder weapon. Advanced analysis using HE. Location. Oh. Oh, hearing, whatever. Do that with a suitable location for giant antenna. Any balcony, holster. So we've got a couple we can do right now. Let's go talk to Titus, see if we can get him.
It's you again. What is it?
Rhetoric. Okay. Wait, why don't I just organize these? That gets at the top. Glasses next. Be down at the bottom. chest. So the I say so the cigarette packets only have use.
The man ponders his... The machine is dead.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Let's see. Nope, still can't. Still get 50 real by this. Good enough to reroll on it.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime,
go.
officer. 100%
No luck. All you find is this.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting. You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
It was just a bird that stood. Yeah. Is it jacket too? I don't think so. Wait, there it is. Pants that boost conceptualization. Just, let's see, maybe that'll mock it.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime.
Damn it. Maybe with this I can convince her though. Let's go up.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Breaking even, eh? Alright. Now I should do this. According to it.
Hello again, officers. Have you come?
You don't have the skills to execute something like this in practice. But, oh boy, the idea's going to blow her fucking mind.
Gonna create a highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird that would extinct hundreds of millions of years. 100 million years.
She squints her eyes.
And then I'm gonna paint it red using heavy fuel oil. And then I'm gonna fucking light it on fire.
On fire.
Mm-hmm. It's the Phoenix, get it? What do you
I
say?
say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
I thought you liked my idea.
I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself. I don't need this kind of competition in my neighborhood.
Damn, it's too strong. But Cindy, art is bigger than either of us. Didn't realize you were so petty and insecure.
Insult me all you want. You're still an art cop. Sans art materials.
Oops, my apologies. I guess I was trying too hard. You're a police officer, and a grown-up. Why are you trying to impress her? Maybe try a different approach, like climbing up there.
again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I'm sorry for invading your personal space like this, but I'm gonna take that paintbrush from you, kiddo.
And I need an aircraft carrier. So what?
Sandra Crown, look of weary determination. Cindy, I'm going to stand here till you hand over that paintbrush.
Have you got any kids? Because you sound like the world's saddest dad right now. But fine, take the brush. I'm all out of fuel oil anyway.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
Can't I just use paint? Right on, no way I'm settling for paint. Even children are painting with fuel oil.
That beautiful wall deserves nothing less.
Kim, my friend, would you be willing to sacrifice some of your fuel oil for art?
My fuel oil is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain your artistic impulses, but please, leave my kinema out of it.
I have a paintbrush. Find government marked heavy fuel oil. Return to the wall. Lifeline government. So I guess I'll put proper clothing back on. Wait, isn't there some fuel oil on one of these trucks? I know I did this one already.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
What now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
So it was addicted to nose candy.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay. Cocaine beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Restored the monument.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's such a
People in Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Okay, knocked that one out, I guess. Thought we did that already, or time to fit, right? Oh, maybe I have enough in conceptualization to ask the gal out for suggestion too. Also, Kim doesn't need to be here, but to that. Crime Box. Basketball. Okay. Like I said, I thought we had done most of this stuff, but
Several maps have been attacked. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda. A map. This large map displays archipelago Ozon, Laurent disintegrating into meth. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou. In a book you can, on Lost, 850, the ocean break connections. You have little, perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer. The north coast of to the east, Huron. It's so small. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
Several maps have the maps look old. Shelves full of biography.
oh yeah. Also, I forgot.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective Dick.
One of these.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the
That's nuts. Yeah, I already dealt with
a small mountain of
all
the
crap.
display rack is
Does she have anything else to say?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance,
Yes.
and Biographies of Famous People.
You know she's been chewing
God,
my ass.
I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
a part of hers too, clearly.
Well, she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. It is true, and obviously the will of the market. Maybe you'd make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, actually, it's super alright. Your hands off. Forget I said anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're liking that to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Wait, what's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy. We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Told me she doesn't go to
She's
school.
been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into. The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Oh good, she did come inside.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
You doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Hey, a fedora. Here,
Just
let
what
me
Dick
get
Mullen
this.
would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
It's a fedora.
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Alright. Yay, I got a fedora. Plus one encyclopedia. Oh yes, definitely. There we go. Now we look the part. I'm Dick Mullen.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring
It's like, you don't want to let me on. Oh, that.
shelves filled to the
Let me, let's see.
shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring. Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here? Mistaken
A worn
identity?
paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me? I
Could
wonder.
it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
It's probably right. I'm a complicated guy full of contradictions.
Then this is the book for you.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Alright, let's interact with it. Another Dick Mullen book that woefully misrepresents the nature of police work. In this one, a detective returns from a trip having successfully solved one case. Wanting to embark on another, does he finally face the taxing nature of the occupation? No, he doesn't even look at the normal office. The normal officer of the law. He doesn't even look like that.
In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches a pistol to his chest. Rising up behind him are two silhouettes wrapped in a passionate embrace. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by someone who looks just like Dick Mullen. That seems to sum up the premise nicely. Needless to say, it violates nearly every RCM regulation for a detective to investigate a murder in which he is a suspect.
Right.
Are you really reading that, detective?
I don't need to know who this Dick Mullen guy
Good luck
is.
finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
The point is for the reader to feel like they're solving the crime along with Dick Mullen. A crude narrative convention, but no less effective for it. The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by an old friend, Charlie Spillane, who's come to Mullen to ask a favor on this dark and cold night. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vesper to a small town along the Elysium coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked, then returns home where he passes out drunk, as he does most nights. An extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers of the law. 2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vesper police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vesper police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
That was to release their prime murder suspect so he can find the real killer. Are you shitting?
What's the matter, detective?
I don't know who's writing this shit, but I get the feeling they aren't experts on
The
homicide
lieutenant shrugs,
investigation.
resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented in art and literature. They're not shitting you, detective. This is what the writers think passes for police procedure.
Okay, so Mullen didn't do it.
Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana de Nerva.
Nice, that dame.
And not just any dame. She's truly one in a million, a knockout whose mind is as dangerous as her curves. But she's got a secret.
And who doesn't?
Secrets are the currency of human relations. Your secrets are unknown even unto you. So does that make you a rich man or a beggar?
Now it's getting
De
interesting.
Nerve reveals that she was Spillane's lover and that he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation. As soon as Mullen begins pulling at strings, the whole conspiracy begins to unravel. Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald, each of whom has his own reasons for wanting Spillane dead.
About to corrupt.
Outwardly, the old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he's also dirty and increasingly paranoid that someone's going to expose his role in the drug ring. He would certainly have the motive and the means, but the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old war injury. Is it possible that he was able to conceal it long enough to commit the murder?
About the
A typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. He does bear a personal grudge against Spillane, though, a former prosecutor who nearly brought down his father's administration. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullen's manly build, but he is the correct height. And while interrogating him at his home, Mullen did notice a certain overcoat that looks suspiciously like his own.
About that an art collector.
Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard to imagine him holding a pistol steady enough to actually hit someone. let alone plug them 3 times in the chest the way O'Spillane did. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history. And one evening, Deanna Deneuve comes to Mullen's hostel room in tears. The two of them drink half a bottle of vodka, and soon they're seeking comfort in each other's arms. Yes, comfort and pleasure. The warmth of another human's touch. The burning taste of liquor on her full, sweet lips. Well, that testimony won't be admissible any longer.
Yeah. What do you expect to solace if she's sleeping with the wisp?
The man's a prosecutor's nightmare. Solving a murder counts for nothing if all the evidence gets thrown out in court over police misconduct.
Maybe it'll turn
As the
around.
two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, Deanna Deneuve turns to Mullen and says, "By the way, Dick, there was something else I meant to tell you. I love you." Whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly.
Fuck. Can't trust a dame.
Who can you trust in this wicked, messed up world?
Partner.
The lieutenant gives you a quizzical expression in return. When Mullen comes to, Deneuve is dead on the hostel bed next to him. To make matters worse, his clothes are covered with her blood.
Double fuck.
Mullen trashes his blood-stained clothes and flees the hostel, knowing it's only a matter of hours before the cops discover Deneuve's body, if they haven't been tipped off already. Fleeing a crime scene, destroying evidence. Even if Detective Mullen didn't commit the murder, he should be facing years behind bars. The heat is on. If Dick Mullen can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life. Can you solve the case before the cops close in? So, who did it, Detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve?
Love did the man.
What? That doesn't even make sense. There's never a straight answer with you, is there? You just get hooked on random stupid notions and then repeat them every chance you get. Now go on. Find out who really did it. You begin furiously flipping through pages. Even as you know these books follow a series of well-worn tropes, you find yourself completely engrossed. You're turning pages so fast, you don't even notice the ancient spine coming unglued. You try to grab the pages as they come loose, but your fingers aren't quick enough. They're gone. Dozens of pages scatter across the floor. The last fifth or so of the book seems to have been lost. It's possible that you could gather and reassemble the pages, but it would take way too long.
Too bad, Detective. If it's any consolation, the resolution is almost never very satisfying.
That is true.
And on that note, perhaps we should get back to making sense of our own case?
Last year, more than 71% of murders in Revachol went unsolved. In Revachol West, that number was closer to 85%. In your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullen.
4/5 of Dick Mullen's book. Stupid old horse glue. Well, that did absolutely nothing for me. Alright, where else? I think we're just down to the waiting for stuff. It's the dead body isn't there anymore. It shouldn't be. But I thought we went up there and did everything, didn't we? Yeah, we already decided what to do with the body. So
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper. Whoever tossed Red Astra is the black 2 empty bottle. No.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. You see, Tracy, it's no older than a day. It's hard to concentrate in the smell.
We decided what to do with the body.
Yes?
What's this for? Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, the hospital.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner. Dead poor things. The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. These poor things.
Still do this thing.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A single person a cold...
I don't know how close am I to that thought, by the way. How's the numbers? Guess we'll find out. Guess our best bet is just to go here and wait.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
I know we
bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers.
Super.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears. Bulky frame, heavy, hardy, looks like a tractor. Yes, built like a tractor, and used like one too in the Zemsk countryside. Take note of the 8-antler emblem, the symbol of the Stars Ryko, proudly born to honor its humble roots.
Check
A
this
Stash Ryko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zemsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stars Ryko.
Let me guess what happened last time. Blue and white are the colors of the Zesmisk, whatever. Someone painted it, got a Zesk mad.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Hate to correct you.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
Who are the Zemisk's community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
But they censored
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Do I remind a man I've been driving this car? I don't think so.
Could it be another Stash Ryko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
What's your opinion?
Yes, detective?
Better run it. They should have left it.
You sure you're not Zhimsk?
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum. A lorry abandoned by its owner. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating, voila, a stack of neatly folded papers.
Bonne prise.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked
we've already
with
saw
toll
this.
booths at the there. Hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 8 to Couron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of no storm will ever drown Revachol. The great solution to the riddle of history. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left open. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of... Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to each.
So it would seem. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
What is the contraband?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti?
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta. It's a dark parody.
Who do you think is behind this?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name, without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before. You close the rusty old lorry door. The woman is still hunched over the...
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I... Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Wait, but I already messed with that.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Ah, and I... Alright, I put my thinking pants and stuff on. What are these help take? it.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. This is so unprofessional of you.
You've passed up your chance to start using speed for now, but don't worry.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane.
Piss off. Oh yeah, let me see if I can do this one again.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
Actually, that reminds me of this. Doesn't have suggestion.
It's you again. What is it?
What is? Rhetoric. Well, I know one thing that does it.
It's you again.
Let's
What is it?
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Save.
The bullet is still safely sealed away. You can't remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm?
Wait, if it was, people found rifles from storage. That's a convenient spot.
Only the red cable and electric. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a kaput.
Seems like an old bunker. It means there are firearms.
He likes this fight. This old fireplace, the whole thing resembles Kadran most. Your flashlight slides. Some of the writing has faded.
When are we going to interact with that? No. Is this contact my boxing champion? Feels like leather and sweat.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Alright, let me save.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous.
Physical threat of myself.
barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game.
Say nothing. Revel in the feeling.
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbells to the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Good technique.
Oh, that was totally worth it.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't
care, alright. Kuno doesn't care.
What do you see?
Ah, so our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling.
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boot, no, but they could be the same person.
The horizontal boot prints, whoever walked in the Whirlington Bowl didn't walk
No,
here.
these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Alright. Anything else?
You clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Large prints. One person. This print, shoe size is 41 to 42. Everything around you.
Hey there.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Actually, let's
Officer?
make sure.
Sure. The yeah?
That door there. Did you know it leads to a downstairs elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
Peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
Could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It shouldn't be hard to cover with some tape.
Even if it is recent, who do we...
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know.
She does. She must have some idea.
I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
I have some idea who might have been interested in me. Huh?
Honestly, I have no clue.
Yet, maybe it's something she's keeping for a later move, when she's more sure of herself.
Footstrokes on the floor.
Huh.
Recent.
This isn't good.
It's an old pinball workshop. This place used to.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun. Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought. Eyes narrowed. Forehead furrowed.
It is.
The lieutenant, he finds the answer unsatisfying.
All right.
Yes, miss. I hope you don't mind.
I know his name.
Good for you.
If you're playing a loop, as you want to know really, really bad.
Not really. I just think Lely's good enough. But go ahead. You look like you want to tell me. Sounds oddly feminine.
See anything else? Love the titty men.
It very well could be, yeah. What do I mean? Of course.
You finished.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Later.
You clearly see
Jackpot.
See if he had anything.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Saw
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Goodbye. These folks have anything?
Again? I can't...
Yes? What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like that?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Huh, that was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
she actually did.
Mm-hmm. Are we not from the
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Yeah. It's just a matter of killing time, I guess.
plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with
Nothing in there. Oh, I can ask her about the lady in the
Give me a
28.
moment. Ask away, policeman.
You know who lived in the foreclosed one?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
Okay, why is her all in the morning?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down? She mumbles some kind of...
That's it.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Above tarps flap in the wind. Forgot cameras. It's the coldness.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. So no one answers.
We should return in the evening, at 9 p.m. the earliest.
The door is closed. You hear...
I do the Camillette or whatever my name is.
Trying to sneak up on me again!
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheat as you tap on the gate.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerized.
The white suede. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation. You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back. The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner. At the bottom of the sea.
What?
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that? A dark feeling. This is going wrong. Let go of the clutch. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A metallic drawer, the pull-out toolbox, slides back into its nest.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? It will take just a moment.
Her voices fade out.
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time?
Someone broke my heart. When did you know it was me?
I didn't, but now I do. How's the drinking going?
Decided to stop completely forever.
Ah, great to hear it. Stop by sometime when you're done with your case. I'll draw some blood, run it through, let you know how much forever your liver's going to give you. Look, pal, getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it all the time. You should be happy for her. And that's what the guys say, officer. That some chick pumped you and then dumped you, threw you away like an empty juice carton.
Don't take it personally. There just wasn't any juice left in your carton, pal.
You know who this person
You must have me confused for a close personal friend. I am not. I am a medical professional with a constant idiot emergency on my hands.
One needs tending to right now, he thinks, looking around the room. God, these apes. You hear someone whine in the background. My eye, Doc, my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
All my paperwork ended up in the traffic theater behind the
Well,
wall.
you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
You hear the call breaking up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Happy to report I found my badge.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over. Roger that. 10.
Oh, got some XP, I guess.
An old call box with a matrix of East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Let me see. Something else to do.
An old call East Delta Commerce Center. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotion.
Yeah. Try again. This time.
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and alright. Maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. A strange metallic taste fills your mouth as you stare at the intercom. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, are you repeating your words?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
Just going to continue.
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
We're recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this.
Just recording.
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going. A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds. No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So... it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Circuitry?
I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That's true.
That is true.
Hooray, we got more points. just roll it, see if we can convince him. Yeah, Dr.
I've got nothing to say to you. I am not.
You could be, Liz.
Even a mod?
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really...
No, Glenn. They aren't.
This didn't change her. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl.
Like I already told you, I'm a legal... I suggest...
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands.
No. Talk to Titus. What you want is of no significance. Or aggressive.
We've talked to Evrard Claire.
Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back to your commanders.
Don't know where you heard that, but it's following our scenes from this strong socialist. That could start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising.
Look, a comedian. Do your job.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a...
Aggressive.
We've talked to...
Listen.
Fuck you.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back. No one is emotional here. Do your job. Ask your... Aggressive.
We've talked...
Listen.
Fuck you.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get... I don't need privatization peons from a rent-a-cop. Just do your job. Ask your questions. Then get out of Martinez. Aggressive.
We've talked...
Listen.
Fuck you.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back to your commanders. Get sober. Do your job. Ask your questions and get the hell out of Martinez.
It's you again. What is it?
Rhetoric. Okay. Nowhere I can go to just pass time.
The bed is still cold from the broke.
Yeah,
The window stands broken and the morning light hurts your eye. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression.
My bad.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven... The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Straight. Fix my electrochemistry really easy. So I got a lot of stuff for that. I think I do.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered.
And I'll save.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Roll it.
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Hooray, I did something. Good enough.
The fan stands still. The lights are off again. The window stands broken.
I wonder if there's anything else out here that we can do. Nope. I guess I'll save for now and then just leave it here so I don't have to keep waiting because it's what time? I'm gonna call it here for today. Since I haven't watched any live. Until the next time. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Like that. Follow on TikTok. Follow on TikTok. Follow on TikTok. That Kingfish Sickness.